What's up, boys and girls? Welcome to another Thursday gaming stream. I'm here today with not Scott.
I mean, Scott's here, but only in spirit.
Don't tell them. If you have been following, then you'll know that means that Scott is actually over in the corner behind us, doing a little last-minute painting. Look at our boy.
That's not Scott, indeed. That is Scott. He's over there. He's leaving. He's got to get back to work. There's a lot of painting to be done.
Yes, a lot of painting if we want fully painted armies for tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that is what's happening there. And in the meantime, Evan here is going to be my practice partner while I prepare to wreck Scott tomorrow.
And I'm just distracted enough that maybe Curtis has a chance. Maybe.
So I'm going to be running my Boltons as I have been the past couple of streams, and Evan here is going to be cosplaying as Scott, playing Greyjoys with one minor addition that Scott disapproves of. We're going to be running Varys NCU.
Hell yeah. You can't not run Varys. Come on.
Honestly, he seems really good. When I was running him in Targs when I was playing before,
Why aren't you running Varys?
Very solid. Because let me tell you a little something about the Bolton faction. They can't take neutrals.
That's
So
true.
I can't. I straight up can't. Anyway, let's acknowledge some of the love that we've gotten pre-stream here.
Yeah,
So,
we've gotten a lot of love.
we really did. Mike Genie with the 3 years of subbing. Last time I paid for something for 36 months, it had wheels. God damn, thanks for the sub, man. Peepo Comfy, another 3 year sub. God damn. Thank you so much. Ryback Stun. That's not Scott. How can you tell? Steampunk Mike 64 with the tier 1 sub. Season Finale with the tier 1 sub. 18 months. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the love. We really appreciate it. Varys was great at 5 points, a steal at 4. Was he at, did they bump him down? He was at 5 and then he went to 4.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, the real life cycle is he was at 4, and then they felt he was too good, so they moved him to 5.
And then reverted it.
And then they reverted it about a year and a half later or something like that. So, yeah, Varys is really good. And playing the role of Varys, I have Rowdy Roderick's actual model, because Scott probably has Varys somewhere. But
he probably does, honestly.
not painted and not here. So.
But he refuses to acknowledge its existence, so it's hiding somewhere in a cabinet.
I'm playing risky. Scott says that Roderick's essential, and I'm here to prove him wrong. So, so far we just started deployment. I'll go to the top cam.
Yeah, so normally we're deployed already. We're a little behind, so you'll get to watch us deploy. Not that it's anything super fancy. What's the, how far can we?
18 inches is what I was about to say. So I'm deployed about 5.5 inches back here.
Okay, chat, let me tell you, my brain short circuits whenever the deployment zone is larger than 10 inches, so. Hey, I painted that. That's my paint job.
Sure.
I whipped it up last night. I was pulling an all-nighter painting these boys.
Yeah, he's got a fully painted army. What are you looking for? A ruler? Here, you can have a Greyjoy ruler.
I don't want a Greyjoy. That's fucking sacrilege, bro. Who do you think I am? All right, fine, give it to me.
I'm not gonna give you the good one either.
I was not prepared. I did not think about a ruler. Varys does seem very good, very adaptable indeed. So many different ways you can utilize him.
Yeah, he's just overall
He's just good.
fantastic.
He's just being a good boy.
He's just my bro, so I gotta put some tokens on him. 4 tokens.
I feel like I'm so scared to deploy too far forward. Also, do we have some sort of indication as to like where the middle of the? Because we're playing Here We Stand.
Oh God. I mean, like.
Oh yeah, chat. We're playing Here We Stand. That's the star we're playing, which requires no objective markers, but instead the quadrants of the map actually count as objectives that you're holding when your units are within the quadrants.
We don't have something that marks the center. We had something on here earlier that marked the center of the table, but that wasn't actually the center of the map.
Do we want, I mean, I think it would be nice to mark it in some capacity, or at least while we're deploying.
Let me just, here. I'm gonna grab a little dot of tape and we'll put that in the very center.
Sure.
And then we'll lose track of what that means.
We're very prepared today.
Yeah.
I'm also out of frame. I'll scoot.
No.
No, I'll fit. Oh, okay, fine. I'll scoot back.
Pro streamer
Yeah,
moves.
this is like top tier stream right here.
Listen, normally there's a producer on this stream, so.
Yeah, but producer had to replace a certain someone who's busy in the background right now.
I wish I was Mike, bro.
You're the fool. You're the fool who didn't do it.
I gave you the opportunity, and you could still do it. I could show you how.
Background bed sheets are making me laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is mine? Oh, they are.
Yeah, they are lit, as it were. All right, so that's correct there. Let's make sure it's correct this way too. So right here.
We love to see it.
We can just extrapolate off of that.
Okay.
And then we can get into an argument later about it. It'll be great.
You know it's coming.
Yeah.
Okay, so even if this isn't perfect, I am like technically it's probably off a little bit this way, but we're going to use this as the indicator, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just if you're roughly on the line, just declare which one you're going into.
Well, no, because if you're on the middle, you get to choose, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm saying choose at that time rather than later.
Okay, sure. Well, my intention here is to be split down the middle, so.
Great.
Over to you.
Wonderful. Awesome. All right, so I got Big Dick Vic.
Good old Big Dick Vicky.
And I've got Newt the Barber. And I've got Theon.
Newt has got to be the ugliest looking model. This fucking big old bald head.
Yeah,
I say to producer across the, I'm so sorry. The model looks so much worse.
I'm far more well balanced than Newt. Newt is like very stretched.
Yes, indeed. So why in the lore is Greyjoy and Bolton's fighting outside of the Dothraki? Vaus Dothraki? I don't even know. You know more about this lore than I do, clearly.
Oh yeah, because the map is Vaus Dothrak, so.
I see.
Which I definitely know what that is.
But I get it, right? Because it's like the horse arc here.
Yeah, notoriously the Boltons and the Dothraki are allies.
How do spot this? What do you, like, Jesus?
They just know about the super regional map.
Yeah, Scott, we need lore about our battle.
Oh, bring me the lore.
Scott immediately scoffs.
I need the lore. Bring it to me. All right. I'm gonna put Newt in.
Wait, what does the attachment give the archers?
This is Euron. This is the standard thing that he runs, where he starts with the village tokens.
Got it.
Every time he does an action, he takes a wound because he's a chump.
Bring me the tomes. Also, we didn't really discuss our lists. I don't know that we will.
Exclamation mark lists.
But you can do exclamation mark lists.
I didn't make this list, so I can't explain the thought behind it other than I just want to swing my big axe.
Basically.
And then do it again.
It's very aggro.
And then do it again.
And my list is the exact same from last week. I didn't actually change it up. I feel as though it's about the best that you can make with what you have available to you if you're running into Greyjoy. I'm sure that like my attachment could change on my Bastards Girls, for instance, but I like the one that I chose. Boltons are trying to help expel the Greyjoy raiders from the north. Boltons would never help do that, though. Boltons would like say they're gonna help and then come and like kill all the Starks or something.
That seems about right. So that's what we'll do. It's probably dumb, but that's fine.
Does anyone else agree with Cornflake Justice? Should we work on the levels a little bit, or are we okay?
Oh, what's wrong with the levels? Chat's not working for me.
Oh, you're not working.
Am I juiced?
Someone just said you're a little high.
I can fix that.
Wait, are you sure you don't know the lore? I mean, I've watched the show, but you were like talking as if you knew the lore from the books, and I don't know the lore from the books. So
I should be less juiced now. Also, you know what? I'm gonna start a Gamba while I'm over here.
Oh shit! This man is a multitasker.
I am just saying that Scott's Greyjoys are Curtis's Boltons, but I'm putting Scott's. No, Evan. He's got this.
I'm curious, do you think the free attachments on Bolton units give good options, or do they remove options by being easy choices? They're super great, but I wonder if too much. I mean, I think it's nice. I personally feel as though every faction should kind of have like their own identity, and I feel like we're kind of like moving away from that. And so Bolton's having kind of like free attachments for their different units as part of their niche seems kind of cool. It doesn't seem like enough, but I like it personally. I do feel you in the sense that you're kind of like pigeonholed then into choosing one of those if you want a free attachment.
Yeah, I don't know. It also feels like they're not on equal footing. There's like Damon Dance for me and Sour Allen are like amazing.
Very much so above the others.
And then there's like, yeah, that's just.
But like that's just this game. I feel like is just like some very obvious options and then some very obvious like these are all shit. And that's just always been the case, I feel.
Oh, well.
So I'm debating putting them behind this palisade. That way they're protected from any like charges and such. But then also I have to attack it or move around it to get through it. So I don't know if that's the proper choice, but it does give me a nice threat range. But then I can't do like a 2-inch shift forward without taking damage.
Yeah, you can always just take the damage twice. That's fine. Don't worry about it. You got fueled by slaughter from Ramsey. You'll just heal back up.
All in on Curtis today. I'm so sorry if you end up regretting that.
There's technically no guest today, so normally I would just bet on Curtis because I always bet against Scott, basically. Or if someone, I don't know. I don't know what you should do other than the fact that Boltons are pretty lowly rated. So
yeah.
I do feel like this is my game to lose, but I'm also, notoriously overconfident.
Sorry, that laugh was indicative of how true that statement was. All right, fuck it. We're going to do this. Over to you.
All right, he's going for it.
Nothing else. I can just destroy round one at the very least.
Yeah. You still got 2 units of cav, which is a little scary.
You don't have any drownmen?
No, I don't believe in drownmen.
What the fuck?
I only constantly say that drownmen are OP.
A Greyjoy list without drownmen? Yeah. We're also equal in activation, so I don't get my pass. That's
no pass tokens for you.
Sedge.
No pass tokens.
Make sure I'm not cheating here. Oh yeah, 18 inches.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine. I'm just trying to figure out if I can threaten you from my deployment. Oh, almost.
Well, they did that. Yeah, I know, but I only know that from the show. These you make a lot of 38 out of 39 point lists. What do you mean? Like, I feel like I always round out at 40, and then only once I'm at 40 do I add in those free attachments. You didn't take Drownman? I need to call my bookie before it's too late.
Where we're going, we don't need Drownmen.
I feel like I would always take 2 Drownmen if I played Greyjoy.
I definitely am inclined to generally agree, but this is a kind of different thing. This is sort of a go hard in the paint.
Oh, are these actually Reapers?
Yeah.
Wow, I haven't seen them in a fucking minute.
You know what Reapers do? They go in and they die, and they fight on death.
They fight on death?
And then I
then
can
you bring
resurrect
them back,
them.
Yes. Are they 7 points?
No, there's 6.
Actually,
but then I've got Theon attachment in them.
Do you have their card?
No.
I don't. Okay, this is so helpful.
Well, and also their cards got updated. So if we have the Simon Expo bag somewhere, there are the updated cards.
I'm just gonna pull up the app here.
The unit cards? Yeah, where are the unit cards? Oh, they're underneath stuff. Look at Scott.
See, like that?
Scott doesn't exist.
Yeah, all right,
this isn't real.
All right, Reapers. Yep, this is current. Here you go.
Okay, and this is up to date?
Yep.
With Theon attachment?
Yep. Bowman. Wow, look at that. I can play with cards and everything. Yep, using them.
Okay, you heal when I fail. Panic. You only perform a melee attack if you have full pillage.
Oh, we'll get there.
Okay, and then Theon. The free 6.
Yeah, free 6 and retreat after
But you're
attack.
also very squishy. I don't get to watch the stream regularly, so this is my first time seeing Scott. He literally looks exactly how I picture him in my head. Yes, indeed. He's even got his Pay More Minis and Miniac shirt on.
Yeah, you know how it is. You just eat some Raisin Canes. You host the podcast, then you go and you eat 20 chicken fingers a day.
You order the 6-piece instead of the 4-piece, and then suddenly.
Eat big to get big. All right. I am deploying them over.
Okay, and you have one more unit of
Silence Men
with Vic.
With Big Dick Vic.
I hate it. And then are one of these units cosplaying Ironmakers?
No. No. It's 2 units of Silence Men.
Okay.
And what you see is what you get. 2 units of Silence Men. Both with, you have Vic and Vic at home. And then you have Euron and Ironborn Bowman and Theon in Reapers. Attachments are good. I'm running attachments and everything. Because I made this list. He's taking the bait, Chad.
Is it bait? I always have a lot to say, and I never know if it's bullshit or not, so I've learned to tune it all out.
I mean, I really should be playing Euron Commander so I could be playing mind games, quite literally. But that's okay.
Okay. Wait, where'd you put your...
These guys are just sitting here.
Okay.
These aren't here yet.
I've been dirty bulking for like 10 years now. Dude, you and me both.
I was on a pretty good cut until I broke my neck.
That'll do it.
Yeah, well, that plus a pandemic will really just set your gym routine back quite a bit, and I never really got back into the habit.
Dude, fuck COVID, man. That was a thing that happened.
It really was. Okay. Do I want to take the fight over there? Do I want to just run it down mid?
That do be the question.
It do.
He's thinking real hard. Normally he gives us shit for thinking, but here he is thinking.
See, I'm just thinking about
That's your problem, you're thinking.
what I can cracker jack real quick.
You can crack your jack.
Yeah.
Can you just not hurt me, please?
Regardless of if I win or lose, there will be hurt applied. Yeah. It's just I want to hurt someone. I wanted to ruin something beautiful.
This is absolute madness right now happening.
It is.
Other side of the board. So much.
We're absolutely fine there.
Fuck up, Scott.
Maybe I want to go a little.
Okay, you guys can't hear, but Scott's just snickering in the background as I like revel in my hatred for.
Guy's got like Vic-based PTSD. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do there.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Protecting my throwaway bowman? Is that what I'm doing here? I don't know.
Woo! I'm gonna do something wild and crazy right now. Instead of doing double on the flank.
Oh, I knew it.
Yeah, did you?
Yep.
You seem to know a lot of things.
Chad, I'm always right. One time, I thought I was wrong, but it turned out I was mistaken.
Wait, so you were wrong then?
No. That's not what that is. That's a different thing.
Okay.
Okay, but you can get the auto 6, and Wendy does not start with a token, right?
Wendy does not start with a token.
What a great day to be alive.
But you know what? Varys gives me shifts too. If you take horses.
I see. Do I just go on that left side then?
Mind games. He's here. He's an attachment. Sparkly dice. Wow, there's money in here.
What does the bog do if I like charge through it? Do I lose shit?
-1 to your total move and no rerolls.
Okay.
And same thing here, no rerolls, but spooky, as opposed to -1.
Man, what are you gonna do? You're gonna like auto charge onto these guys, but then you're gonna take damage doing so. I'll probably get to shoot you before you get here. Well, no, because you're gonna get the auto 6. You'll take damage to do the auto 6.
Well, he's got the auto 6. He doesn't have the
No, I know.
auto 6.
He has a card that gives him auto 6.
That's true. He does have a card that gives auto 6. To anybody. I'm going to charge these guys auto 6 at some point in the game. I should put a gamba on that. Will Evan, what is it called? Rush of aggression. Rush of aggression is bows into someone. That would be a good gamba. Ooh, I knew it.
It's a bribe to take it easy on Curtis. I missed the context. All right, we're deployed. We draw tactics cards.
We are deployed, and we do draw tactics cards, and then you get to choose who goes first.
Indeed. And then, do we score quadrants at the start of round 2?
Yeah, or end of round 2, you mean?
Starting on round 2 is.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I didn't get the opening hand I wanted, Chad. I didn't get 3 copies of Assault Orders because I shuffled in some extras.
None of these are great either. You like my shirt? Thank you, Peepo Comfy. It's a very cute shirt. I like it a lot. I always want to go first just to take the letters so I can get more tactics cards. But then obviously I go second round 2, which is not great, especially with how like far forward we are on the board, which means we're gonna be like pretty aggressive, right? So I'm tempted not to, but then obviously he'll take it, which doesn't feel good. And so we come to our standard epiphany. But yeah, I'll go first, that's fine.
You're going first?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Fuck off. Let's see.
He's just not sure.
We'll place.
Where's my fake commander attachment? I want to put him
We'll
out.
place Ramsay Snow on there.
Okay.
And we'll place his influence on these flayed men. And we'll draw 2 tactics cards. And man, to draw both of those, round 1 does not feel great. I get to put a condition token. I'll put a weakened on Vic's unit.
Weakened on Vic's unit. There we go. I just found him so I can put him in his unit.
And over you.
I'm going to use a Varys token. Did you resolve the zone? Where's my weakened tokens?
Yes.
Weakened. I'm going to use a Varys token and draw a card. It was a good use. Okay. That's right.
Oh, because I took letters, got it.
Took letters, indeed. I am. Oh yeah. You know what? I can probably manage this too, but we'll see. What color are you? You're red.
What, like points and stuff?
Boom. There we go. You have letters.
Wow, look at that. Goddamn.
I should be able to keep track of that, but if I don't hold it against me. All right, so you took letters. I could take horses right now, which would be pretty fun.
My letters did not help you very much, sadly.
Excuse me. I'm going to activate Windermere. Do you have anything when I activate Windermere?
No, you're good.
Sweet.
Just laughing at chat, sorry.
I am going to. I'm going to do something weird and unpredictable.
I don't like it. I don't like a change.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure.
Wild and unpredictable.
Yeah. I'm gonna activate Windermere, and he's going to claim.
Just as I planned.
Sure. I'm gonna take swords and replace it with a windy token.
Okay.
I'm gonna like run out of order tokens this game, I think. Activation token.
I'm gonna play Tybald on the horses.
Okay.
And I'm assuming I know exactly what you intend on doing there, which is not good, so I could move them preemptively.
If you move them at all, they will take damage from stakes. Because you have
They have to
pivot
through that.
Yeah, exactly. So if you wanted to go backwards, you would do a 180 through it and take the damage.
Okay, that's fine.
That's why I blocked swords. I want to make you sit there and suffer.
I mean,
It's gonna be great.
even if that wasn't the case, I didn't intend on moving them anyway. Just a teensy bit. So they can use Rush of Aggression if you draw it, but they don't naturally have it. And their natural movement is 5 inches, I'm assuming?
6.
6?
Yep.
Oh, because they're Silence Men, I'm sorry.
6.
The Reapers are
6.
5, though.
6.
They're 6 as well?
Uh-huh.
Shit, okay.
The only things that are 5 are the bowmen. Which is why their Rush of Aggression is only 10 inches. When I charge them in to blow up.
7.
What? Does it add
6
an
plus
inch?
5. The
Oh,
roll-
yeah, that's right. I can do math.
Okay. Still a pretty... Well, and you get -1 through there, so you actually can't...
Correct.
Actually cannot do that charge.
Unless I win.
Without a winning shift, yes, yes.
Or Varys shift, which I could just do right now.
Absolutely.
I mean, that would be taking a very aggressive stance against 2 units of flayed men. I am going to look at where I can get here. Forward 6. Am I in your flank right now? I
Probably.
think I am. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to use a Varys token. And then I am going to. Do I use the Wendy token now, or do I just chill? Because, yeah, this is 6 right now. So what I'm actually at after using the Varys token is... I'm not near side yet, so I would need to do another one to get there. I really want to do that and not be in the stakes, which seems pretty sweet.
I got like the worst first round hand that I could have gotten, I feel like. It's not gonna be another game of like 16 condition tokens, unfortunately.
Start of any turn, I'm gonna use Divide the Spoils on these guys.
Okay.
And just put a token on them.
Okay. Is that long or short range?
Short range, so I can't.
Yeah, I saw you measuring it, that's why I asked, yeah.
The thing I was wondering is if I messed up, I never could have done it. They weren't.
I thought you were gonna say I never could have messed up.
Never. All right, so there's no reason to get ahead of ourselves here. I am going to activate with Balon and just pass.
Okay. Alrighty. All right, Jack. Clearly, he's moving up on my boys, and if I leave them there, they're going hurt. So I feel like I should move them, but that does not feel great. But letting them just die doesn't feel great either. I'm not really gonna get like an advantage elsewhere on the board if I don't move them out of the way now. Oh, and you still haven't done any of the things that I need for any of these to be applicable. Unfortunately.
Gonna need those later.
Yeah, I think if he shifts 3 inches and charges me, that's gonna be real bad, so.
You could retreat, it's fine.
Even though we take damage.
All right, let's roll that D3.
I've been so antsy, he's rolling it right now. Mm-hmm. Do you roll it or do I?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, it matters.
Only for emotional reasons.
Well, if I wanted to march, I don't think I wanted to march, but okay. Now there's no world where, well, maybe there is. Do 3 more inches, and you have to like turn to actually hit my base, and then
yeah, I think that you're safe for now.
For now.
Yeah.
Like a guitar can take the horse. I did.
And that's their activation.
You didn't.
Oh yeah, good point. Thanks.
I mean, it has to be. I didn't take horses, so yes.
Let's roll that D3.
Oh yeah. Give the nice. 2.
So 3 wounds.
It's +1?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's 1 plus D3, is that
Correct.
what it is?
Yep.
Okay, over to you.
I will activate
I don't have anything.
Varys and just take bags and remove the weakened token.
Okay.
Oh!
So now I can hold on to Walda. I don't gotta use her right away because there's nothing else that he can do on the board. And so.
It's true.
Still haven't done anything for this. But if I burn one, that would force you to move something.
That's true.
Probably just like waste an activation on like archers or something like that. I'm not sure, but I think now's the time to do it instead of waiting. So yeah, we'll go ahead and put Walda on. Crown, I'll zap your archers. Let's see. Oh, and I get to weaken someone. Okay, cool.
Archers have a morale of like 8 million. 8 plus, so I'm looking for a 9. Didn't get it, take 1 wound.
Okay. And I will place weaken back on Vix unit.
Sweet, great, wonderful. I love weakened tokens.
Over to you.
See, I'm feeling pretty safe right now. So I think what I'm going to do is activate with Theon right now and march.
Okay.
He's going to go all the way up to here. Sure. Those bastard squirrels are mine!
Save this. Yes, they are. Doubt there's any way that I can like get these guys in here.
Let's get this off this.
Okay. I'm gonna activate my
Trap card.
what are these guys called?
Spearman. Dreadfort Spears.
Dreadfort Spearman. Over.
He's running. Running scared.
I'm readjusting.
Coward.
Okay, over to you.
Gonna activate.
You know, I should have done this actually, because I'm not gonna save it for next turn.
Curious. That might be a maybe. That might be a maybe. Let's see, 3 inches.
God, I hate the cards that I drew.
I'm gonna go big plays. Big secret plays.
Charge in dead.
I could probably do that. It's very tempting. I don't need to rush.
Excuse me.
I am going to activate the bows. So we're gonna make an action so they take a wound. Over. Just like that.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I'll activate with my flayed men over here. You're pretty weak and I have good armor, so I don't think it's that big of a deal.
This is where they can actually probably shoot you. So.
I don't want to like move so far to the side that I avoid the shot, because then I'm like not in a good position to actually do anything.
I understand.
And if I do this, you can do. We have a cav base. Even an infantry base, just so I can like maintain where my position was. Answer is yes.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Do you still have a Wendy token? You do.
I do indeed.
There's probably gonna be no way for me to like avoid you being able to see me back there. And so. I think we're gonna end up in the same situation.
It's like this. I think I can see you, but after a 2-inch shift, I almost certainly
after
can.
a shift, you almost certainly will be able to.
Right, because that's going to look roughly like that. Yeah, I've got you. Okay. It's a scary place to be over here. Bad things could happen. You never know what
you guys
lurks
5 inches
in
forward
the
already?
night. What?
So weren't these guys 5 inches forward already? It should have been like 5 inches beyond.
I cannot tell you where they were beyond where you have placed a measurement marker.
They were like here to begin with, and then they should have had another maneuver because I had them both lined up next to each other.
Yeah, you did your free maneuver and placed that. I mean,
No, but because technically I should have 2 maneuvers because I did a single maneuver over there and moved them 5 inches forward from where they began, right? So if they were like here, for instance, then they moved 5 inches forward, and then they should have gotten another 5 inches. But it looks to me like they are not the full 10 inches forward from the free maneuver plus that maneuver, is what I'm trying to say.
I cannot see back in time, so I don't know. Oops.
Okay. Well, are you okay with me putting them back here and doing the movements?
If that's how they were deployed, that's fine. Yeah.
I deployed them right next to each other at 18 inches, just like this.
Yeah, all right.
Or wherever.
Yeah, let's just start from there, and then they moved forward 5.
Yes. That's my whole point. Is that
Yeah.
It
I
doesn't look like the free maneuver got them the
then
5
another
inches
5.
that they should have. Right?
Go for it.
Because then 10 inches should, it's still gonna end up in a situation where I'm not quite able to clear your vision.
I think we were about right before, so.
Okay. All right, well, then I think what I do is give you the option, but if you do it, then I need to come in with the other flavor, I guess. So I gotta get something back here. Let's see. Fuck, man. I don't know what the right choice is here, chat.
He's thinking.
I
Scott's been conspicuously silent, too.
That's true, actually. Or do we just be fucking aggro and just like go in on that unit? We could do that too.
It'd be a big roll, I think.
Big roll? Or like get the charge off, you mean?
Yeah, because of the bog and stuff.
Maybe. Maybe. Just one through there.
Yeah, and no rerolls. But you can do it. I mean, you've probably
I
got
just feel like if I don't
rerolls.
start being aggro over here, because right, you get to first turn next turn, you're gonna kill these guys, and it's like I need to be doing some damage over here.
I'm threatening those guys. I might not kill them. I might just kill a unit of flamemen or something instead. You never know.
But I don't know if like jumping into combat is necessarily a good choice right now.
Start that Greyjoy grind off.
Here's what I really want. Yeah, all right. All right, whatever, fuck it. I'll be risky, it doesn't matter. This game's not that important. Tomorrow's game is what matters. Okay, so I'm actually gonna activate with these guys.
Okay.
Move 5 inches forward, and then pivot, such that I will eventually, hopefully, miss the bog. I know that I will still hit it for the purposes of like rerolls and such, but not for the charge. Yeah.
You do have to factor it into the charge per the Season 3 rules. You have to pre-factor it into your measurement.
Even if I'm not gonna hit it while doing the charge.
Yeah, if you align onto it, it still counts against it.
Okay, well, then I don't think I can actually get this charge off, so.
Michael Chanel was very clear about that.
Well, all right. I have now readjusted these guys a million times. They're almost certainly not in their initial spots.
It's fine. Someone needs to make a gaming mat that has like a save state button
That
on
would
it.
be so fucking
It's like
sick.
e-ink, and it, like whatever is touching it, it just like puts an outline on. So you hit a button, and then it saves all the little minis that are touching it, and then it's like you move things around, you have little black circles.
I imagine that would be a rather expensive endeavor, but it would be
Someone out there
very
is willing to
cool.
spend like 10 grand on a gaming mat, okay?
I was like, how long does it take one person to make a decision about one turn?
Yeah, well, it's not like we want to be out here early tonight or anything.
I'm just gonna do this, and if you charge me, then fine. I'll come in with my other fleetmen. I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna just be an idiot tonight and
Just send it.
get it over with. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
I'm right there with you, and I think maybe that's what I do right now. We've got that other unit of flayed men still, and that's your last activation.
Yes.
What do I have in my hand?
Little cardboard L-shaped pieces. Trying to say something? I just feel like it being on the board like is always at risk of it moving around, even if I've like used it as a placeholder. But yes, that is what I see most other people do too. Turn 1 charges have rarely worked out well for me. Yeah, but like, and here we stand, we're like so close to each other that you almost end up in a situation where like, you're gonna charge turn 1 whether or not you want to.
You can deploy further back, but I think most people just
Just go to the front, essentially.
I have one Night's Watch list that just builds the fort in the back and just shoots.
I hate
and I'm just trying to
so
kill one
much.
of your units and I'm scoring back here. Yeah, it's great. It's terrible. I am gonna use the Windy Shift. I'm gonna do the thing.
Okay.
At the start of my turn, shift 2 because of the bog.
The bog.
And I'm on your front, and I am in line of sight, no problem. I'm gonna activate them. When I do, I'm gonna play Raiding Call. I'm gonna move a pillage token over. So they have both the pillage tokens.
Okay.
Not gonna do any models because we're full. If any player, sweet, they're gonna thank you. Yeah, I haven't played Greyjoy since the season 3 updates and stuff, so they're good. Yeah, so they're gonna get a pillage token too, because why not? Maybe I put it over there. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna put it over there. Hard choices are gonna happen, and then yeah,
I can't tell if this is a good time to use this. I feel like I shouldn't. Anyway, go for it.
Okay. And then I'm going to declare a charge and play Rush of Aggression.
Okay. That is the card I'll use it on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Flayman Has No Secrets. I'm gonna discard the Weaken token to then destroy that card essentially and not allow you to use it.
That's fine. Let's measure it.
That's what she said. Oh, and I can actually, just gonna be okay. Just gonna be okay.
So it's gonna be a 2 there, yeah, and then +1 because of the bug. Yep. So I'm looking for a 3.
Okay.
Didn't get it.
Well, that's what you love to see when you're Boltons.
Yeah. Your dice suck, man.
You and the dice. You're always blaming the dice.
What just happened? I rolled a 1 on the dice.
Which was as statistically likely as every other option.
That's true. And now I take a panic test.
So now I actually can't do the thing that I was gonna do because you are not going to engage me.
Yeah, correct. Panic test. I've got -2 wounds on this panic test.
Yeah, so it's like gonna be.
And I pass
moot,
anyway,
essentially.
right? Oh, and I heal 1 because of Dauntless, so it doesn't matter.
I warned you, man. Who'd you warn? Oh, I understand now. The turn 1 charges. Okay, I'm gonna play Seeing Their Flaws. After an enemy combat unit completes an action, the enemy becomes vulnerable and panics.
He's playing cards.
Along with some other stuff which will be moot.
Yeah, because you're not going to attack.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Vulnerable.
Vulnerable and panics.
And panic.
We're doing it.
Just remember, you kill my guy, he just comes back.
Don't remind me, please.
Even more angry.
That was on my list of like things I don't want to be included is
He's
Balon.
so angry.
All right.
Just can't die.
This is still moot. Okay, well, what does this look like? Probably not doable.
I think it's technically doable.
Because it's, 12? It's like at least 15.
And then -1. So
-1. So I need a 6, wouldn't I? Because it's like, it makes it like 16 essentially in my 2 5s.
Yeah, you
plus
need a 6.
So I need a 6, yeah.
He's going to go for it.
Do I? I mean, I could. I think I'm going to, right? Because it's like, why not?
Why don't you play Rush of Aggression?
Because if I fail, then...
Scott, you have things to paint. You can watch the stream on your monitor.
I think I'm gonna risk it because like the only thing that happens if I don't is I do a panic test, which like my panic isn't that bad. It's 7, 6, 6, 7, 6.
It's a 6.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. Nothing bad could happen.
Evan, please. Okay, so fuck it. We're gonna do it. 5 inches, and then that is indeed a 10-inch charge, which becomes an 11-inch charge, which will then require the 6. So
Let's see it, Curtis.
Let's see it, boys. Give it a 6. No, so close, so close. Okay.
So you're gonna move forward 7, right? No, 8.
8.
Yeah, 5 plus 3.
Plus 4 minus 1, yeah. So 8 inches. Each.
Little scary, but things are fine.
And then a panic test.
And then a panic test. Looking for a 6.
Playing a little unhinged tonight is what we're doing.
Well, he got it.
Barely.
It's too bad that corpse pile isn't still in range.
What's the worst that could happen? Rolls 3s on Phil.
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen? Loses a horse.
If that had gone off, I could have played sadistic games. God damn it. All right, over to you.
Spoilers. These guys over here are activating. Yeah, I gotta keep up with my banner games. These guys are gonna activate.
I'm out.
Yeah,
so.
I know. This is the last activation of the round. Do I get in position to do
Curious what you're gonna do.
What is better, silenced men or flayed men fight? Or do I just come over here and absolutely annihilate the weaker half of the board and then come back for revenge?
Also an option.
See, the thing is I think in any other faction, the answer is definitely just take the fight to the flayed men, because if I crack them, I win the game. If I don't, I lose the game. But if this guy dies,
You can just bring him back.
I just bring him back.
Yeah, it's kinda
I have
cancer.
time.
Kind of cancer.
So maybe I do just go over there and kill Roos.
Hey, Roos doesn't need that, okay? He's been a good boy.
Roos
He's been a good lad.
Doesn't need that kind of shenanigans in his life.
No, he does not.
Because it's like, yeah, and then you're forced to either come back and defend or really overcommit over here, I feel like. But maybe that's the wrong play. On the other hand, coming in here and threatening the flank means that we're now just doing double flayed men 1v1 all game. So, yeah. I don't know what I want to do. I think I have options, and I think the option is going to be, I don't want to get shit canceled again. I hate cancel culture. So, Roos is just a Twitter dude. That's what it is. Yep.
Yeah? That's the comparison.
Spends all day on Twitter. So toxic. I'm going to just do a maneuver. Because they've got a 6-inch move. I can be...
It's called a Manuvsky.
Manuvsky. Sorry, excuse me. You're absolutely correct.
Thank you.
I want to make sure I'm out of long range. If I'm not, yeah, I'm going to just bump myself a little shorter and a little further away. Very doable with the shift. Very doable with the shift. Yeah, you can shoot me in my flank. I don't care. I'm Greyjoy. I'll just heal.
Shoot you and charge through the palisades, bro?
You mean through the steaks?
Steak, sorry.
Delicious steaks. What could be better than a nice big old meal of steaks?
A big ol' what there?
And that is going to be the end of the round.
Indeed.
So now
Time
I
for
hit
the
the
flashbang?
thing, and the flashbang should
Close your eyes,
work.
boys. All right, I'm gonna discard all 3 of my cards.
Oh, let me see him.
Oh, fuck you. I know, you can see them. I'm just debating.
I will destroy
I
you.
want to see if I actually want to get rid of them. Maybe this is good to keep, actually. Because this is clearly going to become a combat game real fast.
I'm going to discard the Iron Price and draw 2 cards.
This feels really good, too.
Feels real good.
Evan,
Very interesting.
what the fuck, man?
Yeah, why?
This is so frustrating. These are really good cards, but I don't want to hold on to them. I want to cycle through cards.
Very interesting.
Fuck it. We'll just cycle them all. I'm not actually sure that any of that is very helpful right now. Oh, there you go. These are okay. This is what I've always wanted. Okay.
I want to see what you discarded.
Oh, yeah. My apologies. Forgot you'd asked. Sadistic Games.
Terrible.
Can't remember what the other ones are.
Oh, you discarded your other Flayed Man Has No Secrets.
Yes, I did indeed.
That is a spicy play.
That's why I was like, do I?
That's a spicy play.
Yeah, I'm not here to make good decisions. We're here to win.
Also make bad decisions tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Chat's saying oof too, but it's like nothing in his army has condition tokens right now other than the unit that I can, like, I don't need to really worry about because you're not gonna like play Rush Recursion on it. I don't need to cancel that because it's like 2 inches away from
I need to
whatever's
auto
gonna
6
charge.
this charge so I can play all my other cards. So
Point being is it just didn't feel very useful in the current game state, so.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a few spicy options I have here, chat.
You really do have some options. I don't like it.
Yeah, see, I kind of feel like going over there forces you to react over there and buys time over here. Because if you decide to charge over here, I'm going to swing back with swords.
Yep.
But if I decide to charge over there and you swing back with swords, that's fine.
If they live.
Right. They're probably not one-shottable unless they crit fail their panic, right? So
Sure.
But it does take them out of, you're not going to get any pot shots over here. It takes away something for swords over there. If you do horse and retreat, I don't think I care that much. I have other options too, though.
Boys got other options.
Yeah, this is the problem with this type of setup. Because it's all aggro everywhere, I want to charge with all 3 units at once. Can we switch to AOS and I can just activate my whole army and then you can go?
Please.
All right.
Spare me.
So yeah, like right here, I can auto 6 this charge and be in and cause big problems for him.
So my bastards girls over here.
Yeah. Then over here, this is a very makeable charge. Makeable. And finally, obviously here, I could go in on these flightmen and just start the party. But if I do that over here, he's just going to swing back with swords. And swords hits from flightmen are real.
The awkwardness of swords being open when you want to charge things. It's not fun.
Well, there are other options. I could start doing other stuff too. I could windy replace something.
It sounds like you've got some options.
I do. I'm just gonna keep saying it now because he got annoyed by it. It's gonna be great.
I mean, it's not like that takes much.
That's true. You are not wrong, sir. Yeah. It seems like a mistake to just rush into things. Maybe I just take horses.
You're thinking really hard on a game where we're not supposed to be thinking.
I don't know. You thought about this for a long time.
I did indeed.
I've earned some bankable credit here.
Is there like a way to do another Gamba, but like somehow like have it pay out less? Like as the game goes on, you could do like a round 2 Gamba. It's like you have a clear state of the game, but you'll get less if you wait till round 2 to Gamba.
I wish, but it only allows 1 active Gamba at a time.
Okay.
There's probably some third-party website.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You could also just take letters. It's such a bitch move. It's a good move, but it's such a punt. And I hate punts.
You're such a punt.
I'm playing Greyjoy. I have to be very angry. I'm playing Vic. What does Big Dick Vic do? He says, "Go charge him." I'm gonna charge him.
Okay.
There's the fucking guy.
Yeah,
Certainly took your time.
I did. I don't actually need to use the auto 6. It looks like because
Get in there.
on a 7, I'm there. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
wanna-
I mean, I don't know. Looks close enough. It's hard to tell. Always hard to tell.
Yeah, you pushed my ruler very slightly back too. That's the 7.
Yeah, you're good. That's
All right. I don't know. I might use it anyway because I don't want those disorderly charges. I'm activating over there. Do you have any triggers?
Nope.
If you fail your panic test, I heal. You won't fail your panic test. I'm just gonna roll it. So I'm charging. We're charging. Auto 6.
That mattered a lot.
Yeah, indeed. I will set up. If I do this, it makes your retreat even more annoying and fun. So that's what I'll do. Right? No. That's crazy. That's crazy talk.
It's crazy.
That's crazy talk.
All right, Chad, it has begun.
It has. 1 dice is just the morale boost, right? It's the 2 dice that gives me more attack dice.
Correct.
Yeah. So that's very unfortunate. Reapers only have 10 attack dice then, right? Oh, 7 attack dice.
Only.
Sorry, for a second I thought they were Golden Company. So it's 7 on 3s with rerolls and vicious. Yeah, go to the wide shot, see if you guys can see how fat I am. All right. All hits.
Okay.
Off to a great start.
With what modifier, sorry?
Just -1 from the side, but congratulations, you're immune to it.
How exciting. I did get 2 saves, which is kind of fucking pog, honestly.
Yeah, I get a pillage token.
That's what we call illegal. And then a
Panic at a -3.
Panic at -3. Okay, so I'm looking for a, I think an 8.
You're a 5.
So 5 naturally. Would you look at that?
Oh my god, he got it!
I'm glad I did, because I rolled that 3.
All right, do I retreat right now?
Is that a thing you can do?
Yeah, he's got that retreat after attack thing. I don't. I'm going to stay engaged. I'm engaged with you, sir.
Okay. I mean, obviously, this is like not a great use of the swords, but it feels like I should use the swords right now just so I don't leave that option open for you.
Yeah.
Not that I want to do that, but...
You can always retreat, too.
Yeah, but like, I don't want to leave that zone open.
Yeah, because you want to deny the clapback thing.
Was that their activation?
That was the, yeah, sorry.
Good.
That's their activation.
And then obviously I'm facing the problem too of like, if I waste an activation using swords on them, I am then like allowing you to, do some other shit over here, which isn't good. And so.
He prays.
If I leave swords open over here, I mean, I'm probably gonna do some boohoo damage, right? So it's like if you swords me, is it gonna be that bad? Probably not. But it would be really nice to take swords and not leave it open. I don't lose charge bonuses, I just lose the rerolls. Is that right?
Correct.
I would still get the critical blow.
Yes, you are still charging. The charge bonus is only rerolls. Little cardboard bullshit.
Fuck, man. Chat, what's the right call?
Is that what we do here? We just ask chat to play for us?
Indeed.
Okay, well, the prison mic is allowed to advise you. No one else, only prison mic.
Like, this could be okay, but it's like, it's not gonna do very much. I think swordsing there is not good. I think that's not the play. So I'm gonna flank charge your boys over there. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Or I could charge in on your archers.
You could do that. That is a choice that you could make.
Well, because then I'm not leaving you with swords, like a very obvious option, right? You would probably like swords those boys.
Out the swords over there and kill your guys.
Or that, yeah. But
if anything, that's a good trade for me. These guys have done their job and dished out their pillage tokens.
it's -1 movement through this. Charge.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, well, because you have to stay outside of blah, blah, blah. It might be a 2-up or something like that after measuring. Because you have to move this way first. But it's not a hard charge to make. You might be able to charge these guys on the rear.
I was thinking about that too, but I don't think 4 inches is gonna like get me over there enough, but maybe it would.
Yeah.
But then you can like shoot me in the rear, which obviously is
Yeah, that does set you up for me just blasting it.
not great. And then if you're like shooting me on the flank or rear, don't you get rerolls or something with
Yeah,
them?
they get rerolls, and then these guys' aura is on right now, so you would have the silenced men aura and being shot in the rear, so it'd be a lot of... It'd be -4 to your morale tests. Which doesn't sound great, I'm gonna be real. Prison might, he could have sustained assault if swords the archers, though. Oh, I mean, if I swords over there, I don't need to sustain assault the... Oh, you're saying if I sustained assault here, could swing with sustained assault on archers. What do they
Sustain assault.
Sustained assault is one of Vic cards, yeah. I have assault orders, the charge one, and sustained
Yeah,
assault.
I'm asking what it is. I don't know what
Sustained assault is if you began engaged when you're attacking, you get highest ADV and rerolls if it's your commander's unit, I think. Like, I think it's if it's Vic, so it's these two, because they're both technically Vic. It's fine. So a 2?
It's a 1.
Well, you're got -1, right? And you measured 6?
Oh, even with the -1, it's a 2.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Watch me roll a 1.
Didn't happen. All right. He's going for the archers.
I saw the 1.
Here, I got you. You want to be opposite this way?
I think so, because if I go the other... Well, actually, if I go the other way, you can't see me here. You don't have a Wendy token.
I don't currently have a Wendy token.
You can't see me.
Those are your 2 options. You can't offset this way.
Yeah, maybe it's like closer, or better to be closer to these guys, so it's not as far to get over there. But like if I kill these guys and search 4th, I don't think it's gonna matter. So yeah, let's align 50% this way. I think is what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll attack.
6 dice, crit blow, no rerolls.
Indeed. That's about as good as you can hope for on a no reroll roll.
7?
Yeah.
7 on 6s. They cost 4. It's fine. They could die. Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you ultra failure.
I saved 1, so they take 6.
They cannot die.
6 so far. I'll just roll the panic right now.
Okay.
With +1 wound, they totally could die. Yep, they're dead. Right?
Why? Oh, because of intimidating
6
presence.
intimidating
Oh!
presence. Gone.
We did it, chat. Okay.
That is a point for you, and you are player orange, I think, right? No, you're red.
You think I would know this?
Yeah, you'd think I'd know this. That was their activation, though. I'm safe.
It was indeed.
Safe. Whew.
I mean, using their activation to kill an entire unit, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. You just traded a 5-point unit for a 8-point unit.
Yeah, but nothing I could have done would have saved this unit, so it doesn't matter. Sure, I could have maneuvered and gotten away, I know, I'm aware, but like, this situation's fucked, so why even bother over here? Why let you have a chance to like get a better situation over here?
Sure, that's fair.
It's just my opinion. I know you don't agree. I'm always wrong and you're always right.
Yeah.
I'm well aware, but...
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna activate an NCU. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Balon.
I am not going to do anything.
Sweet. Swords. Swinging over there.
Okay. We can just...
Hey,
yeah, fuck it. You don't have
Flips
rerolls.
happen.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll go.
I don't have rerolls. That's true. So it's 8 dice on 3s.
If you roll like Scott did last week, I might actually have a chance.
Not too far off. 5. 5 on 6s.
I need at least 2 6s and then pass my panic, and I don't think that's happening. Yeah.
Give me my score.
Ow.
Are the Reapers killing people?
Yeah, the Reapers just absolutely smashed his bastards girls. It was pretty sweet.
I mean, you say that as if they're not like literally made out of paper.
Destroyed. Nothing but destruction.
It's getting sweaty. Normally you have to pay extra for that.
It's pretty cold in here today.
It feels very cold.
No, it's great. I love it. It makes me quite pleased.
Okay.
Do it like that, and then move forward 6 for my surge. What a surge indeed. We are surging.
I'm surging. Can you fucking get your shit in line? Bro. Oh, I see. I see I have now popped it in there for the rest of eternity.
Stuck in. I heard that click.
Yeah, the click was when I knew I fucked up. All right, I think I should charge over there so that you don't get the charge and get the rerolls and all the other shit, and that way I can get my crit blow. It's not what I want to do right now, but it's probably the right play. So I'm gonna do that.
All right, so you're activating these guys. They're going to charge.
What's their armor? those guys there?
5.
Okay, I'm gonna, at the start of my turn, I'm gonna play Harsh Punishments.
Harsh
Which
punishment.
allows me to attach this card to them, giving them Sundering, but then some other
They become panicked right now, right?
They do indeed become panicked right away.
And they take
plus
one wound forever.
from failing panic, yes. Okay, I'm gonna
Forever.
charge.
You got it, wow. How would you like to align?
That's a good question.
That's a hundo.
I think 50% this way?
50% this way.
Watch me regret that somehow.
I mean, if I'm gonna retreat, you're leaving me the easiest retreat possible by doing that.
I mean, that's fine. Then I just charge you again.
I have horses.
I mean, what are you suggesting?
I'm saying if you're like this, I have to roll. Oh, well, maybe I don't because I have a 6-inch move.
Yeah, you have
Maybe
a 6-inch move. You could still do whatever it is that you're
You're right.
suggesting.
You know what? You're right.
Are those words that just left your mouth?
I've said it before.
Have you?
Yeah, see, here's the thing.
Are you sure?
I just agreed with you, which just means that you're right because I'm always right.
I heard the argument the other day. It's like, you were right. I was less right. It's like, come on. That's something I could imagine you saying.
That is true, Scott. All you know is Greyjoy.
I don't know, whatever.
Back to work.
I feel like it doesn't matter where I align, really. I don't think it matters.
You're probably right.
The only reason I wanted to do it further the other direction was so that I was like further into like this part of the action when I needed to be. So actually, I'm gonna stick with that.
Okay.
If you flee that way, I still have a way of charging you. It's not a big deal.
Flee. All right. Cool.
Oh yeah, and then I have to do things, don't I? Okay.
Yeah. 6 dice on 3s with rerolls.
I'm really sad that it's not 7 dice anymore.
Yeah.
Do I fish for 6s? I mean, I think I know the answer is no, but doesn't mean I don't want to. 6
hits.
Sundering saves.
Yeah, so I'm looking for 6s. And I'm vulnerable, so that's going to be tough.
Indeed.
Check them. 1.
Yeah, reroll it.
None. All right, so 6 so far. Panic on a -3, but -1 wound total.
You have 2 pillar tokens.
Yeah, exactly. So I fail, but I don't take any wounds. What?
Lunchables?
Why are you eating
You're
Lunchables?
you have panics. Hold on. You're -2.
Yeah.
You're -2 wounds.
Yeah. Would you like me to
So
reroll
the only
this?
way I do any damage is if you roll a 3 on that.
Well, no, because you have +1 wound. If I roll
yeah,
a 2...
reroll it. Do the panics. Yes. Okay, that's fine.
All right, so...
Guys, I don't feel good about my vote. I think he's still in a totally fine state right now.
Oh,
I
yeah.
see you voted for Evan.
I'm not worried.
Yeah, and I don't think he has any reason to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just ran in and swung.
Yeah.
It's like lost 5 dudes to panic. It's like,
No.
And this would be nice if I had a reason to use it, but I don't.
It's the heal card. That's what he has in his hand.
Indeed.
I didn't really take that much, but that's okay.
Or it would have just been nice to utilize the card in any capacity, is what I'm getting at.
It would have been out of range anyway. Okay.
I don't think it would have worked over there, because you never failed a panic test. You need to fail one.
I failed? I'm
No,
just saying, yeah.
in this situation over here.
Yeah. Well, I think the answer right now is to just take bags and go back up. I'm not in a rush. You don't have assault orders. That was
So I get up, chat, and go paint more.
Can you
Says Mike Genie.
put your banner on there so we don't get confused later?
No.
So I'll
Allah.
Allah Akbar. I'm gonna activate
Nothing. You're good.
Varys. Bags.
Speaks.
Go back.
I just said Allah.
I said Allah Akbar. God is great. There we go. Back up to full ranks. I could have just swung with bags, you know what? That's fine. I'd rather heal right now. Yeah, I understand. I understand. I'm gonna get my attacks. That's fine. I'm up a unit because I have Balon, so I've got the unit in my back pocket.
you're up.
Yeah, exactly. We always have a unit at home. He's running scared.
What do you expect? What do you want this unit to do? Fight your two very strong units simultaneously?
Yes. I would be very appreciative of that, actually. That would be awesome.
You can still make that, but that's fine. That was my move. Maneuvski with the horsies.
Okay. Do I use Ferris token off that? Where is... Can you hand me the ruler that I left over there? Thank
Fool.
you. Indeed. All right, so
The irony of Scott dicking around on Twitch chat while he's supposed to be working is delightful. That's usually my job.
For real. I did a 3-inch shift here.
You've been painting Star Wars Armada squadrons for a while. Got 108 out of 228 done. God damn, dude. They're tiny. What's the scale?
If I shift backwards instead.
I'm not familiar with Armada.
Can I get them in line of sight if I shift backwards? I don't think I can, but I'm gonna try. Backwards.
Try and chat.
No.
Scott finished the painting.
Currently in progress. Most of it's done.
He's gonna finish at like 5 a.m. tomorrow is my prediction.
I don't think you're far off.
I really don't.
Scott does not like that statement. I heard devout sadness come from that mouth. All right, I have one NCU left.
Did you move? Did you do something?
No, I was testing shifts.
Got it. Okay. You were cheating. Understood.
Yeah. Pre-measuring is allowed in this game, Curtis.
Illegal.
Which is why this game takes so long to play.
I'm gonna do.
Oh, you have a start of my turn trigger?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, it is now the start of my turn.
I'm gonna put it on these guys. Same thing.
Oh, harsh
So
punishment.
if you don't mind putting panicked on them, that'd be great.
Yeah, no problem. I got one right here. That came off my guy.
Sometimes we don't like the truth even when we know it's right. That's Scott right now.
Sad but true. All right. Do I just take letters?
4th inch to 3/8 inch in the longest dimension. God, that's fucking tiny. Jesus, that is so tiny. How do you even paint that? Like that is. You're basically just putting like a single color of paint
Damn
on
it.
there.
I should have shifted there. I misplayed this. That's okay.
I think you're gonna do just fine regardless.
You're probably not wrong, but I definitely could have got them in line of sight because I could have done the Varus shift and then Wendy shift. So I could have gone 6
We're like
inches
done
with
the
these guys.
Varus shift, use Wendy, get a token,
And then
move somewhere else.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Then comes back around to me, do
Yes.
another shift, get them in line of sight, charge them in the side rear.
That's quite the series of events there, yes.
Oh, well, I didn't do that. So,
Yeah, because you suck.
yeah, that's true. I haven't played this game in like a month. So, it's just weird for me. Normally I play religiously and constantly. But I've been cyberpunking and other stuff, so. Do I want a token or do I want to take letters?
Sucking real hard.
I'm going to take letters. I'm just going to activate Windermere. Do you have a trigger?
No.
Sweet. Letters. I'm going to make these guys panicked? Actually, that's a Tochu.
They are panicked.
Oh, they are panicked. That's right. I'm going to make them vulnerable, and I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Could you put the vulnerable on them? You have all the tokens, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. I will go with Tybald and pass.
Okay.
Not that that like helps me any, because you still have more activations than I do.
Yeah. Not a lot more. I just have these. No, actually, we're pretty much even. Because you killed these guys before they activated.
Yes, but
It still buys you time. It's still, I think, the right.
a teensy bit. Not a whole lot, but a shwee bit.
I'm going to activate over here and attack you, and I'm going to place a stand assault. So I have 3 rolls.
I had no idea there wasn't a Song of Ice and Fire tabletop game. Where have you been? It's been out for quite some time, and also we've been playing on stream pretty often too. So it tracks that this is your first time chatting.
True facts.
Facts.
This game was kickstarted
Welcome.
2017, I believe. Came out in 2019 or 2018.
Was that card new for you? Just reroll?
Yeah, effectively. I didn't need to heal myself, but that's insurance for later. Because it would also give me highest ADV, but whatever. So 8 dice on 3s with Omega Sundering and rerolls.
Omega.
Scott, your dice.
Jesus.
5.
5 Omega Sundering saves.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for 5s.
I'll use the vulnerable.
Okay. 0 all fails. You'll love to see it.
4 so far.
And then a panic test at
-2, right? I don't have anything else on that. Yeah.
minus
It's
2.
just the aura, so yeah.
So 8 plus 1 wound because of the thingy. I did fail it. Do you want me to reroll this?
No, I'll take the 3.
Okay, so 4 and 3 is 7.
7 total, so 2 come off, and then 2 of these go on. So, used both those, yep.
You didn't use the panic.
No, I didn't use the panic.
Okay.
That was their activation.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead with Walda on the crowns. What's everyone's situation here? I know Soundsmen are 5 because of intimate presence. They'll be 6 with -1 wound. These guys are, what's their morale?
Right now, I think it's a 5. Yeah, because they have the +1 from my pillage.
Not really great options. I think I'll just do it on the unit where the combat's happening and I have intimidating presence, so I'll do it on those guys.
Over here, so I left the dice slide up, so how convenient. So I am looking for a
6.
6, yes. And then overall -1 wound. Pass, no problem.
I like the movement trace style play of this. Reminds me of old Warhammer Fantasy Battle.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a lot like that, but it's also kind of like a skirmish game because it's a lower.
Yeah, it's like a tuned down version of that.
Yeah, and it's very mobile. It's a lot of fun. Line of
Bought
sight's very
one
important.
of each starter set. You sound like Evan. And have slowly demoed games and given away nearly all of them. Wow, that's nice of you. Built a nice little Song of Ice and Fire community in my area. That's the way to do it, man. You just gotta, if you really love something, you gotta nurture it.
Or you gotta nature it.
Nature it?
Nature it.
Nature it.
Yeah, nurture or nature, right? So.
You know, you don't have nearly as many condition tokens on you as I would like right now.
Yeah, I've been using them. And by using them, I mean you've been using them. Man. I'm gonna activate Vic, because he's the last one I've got.
I'm just gonna discard this card.
He's all I've got in this world. If I go into this zone, I'll have more points in it than you, so I will claim it.
Oh, I didn't need to pass with Tybalt. I could have put him on a fucking zone. I'm so stupid. Oopsie. That's a whoopsie doodle.
Yeah.
Fuck, how did I not think of that? I'm glad I made that mistake today.
Oh, do I do a Varus token on them? -2 on that. It's pretty tempting.
For
No.
Panic?
Yeah, because you took Crown, I could do a Varus token on that. But no, I'm just gonna activate over here and they're gonna be 6. Just come threaten these guys. Join the party, join the fun. It's so great for everyone. Something like that. I'm not afraid of your spears. If they want to come and march over here, they can. That's fine.
I mean, I could tie you up so that you can't then charge. If I can.
Yeah,
Off
but
anyway.
they will die very fast.
I'm aware. And the charge is not doable, unfortunately.
Nah. Not gonna happen.
Oh, we have an infantry tray.
An infantry tray, you say?
Then I get first turn, or first go next turn, but this ain't looking super great. I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna want to take swords, but if I don't charge with them, you're gonna tie them up. And so I'm gonna be tempted to charge in with them, which then won't allow me to use swords, which means you'll then take it.
Yeah, no, he's absolutely right. I'm already seeing it's the same thing at
The
at the
three
top of this
layers
round.
deep.
Yeah. Where it's like, but if I charge, then he gets swords, and he can attack here or here or here or here. Yeah.
Top turn 3 first activation.
That is the question, but we're not quite there yet. He's thinking about how to set up for it.
I guess just going forward here.
I can still auto that. 12-inch. Damn.
Dumbest joke in the world, but it gets a laugh every time, so I'm gonna keep saying it. You don't have a Wendy token. Obviously, if I take maneuverability, or if you take it, you could get in there, but we'll do that.
The whole risky horses. All right, that's end of round. I score here.
If you consider taking horses.
I'm going to score 2. You're going to score 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So 1, 2, 1.
Chat, prepare for the flashbang. That was your warning. As we enter. Turn 3. Beautiful.
Clear all.
All right, and now that situation that I just described is where we're at.
We have arrived. Can you hand me OP
Oh,
respawner?
no.
Yeah, you might want to him out of there.
Oh God, he's really in there. Do you have like a?
He was like, why isn't this in here all the way?
I made a regrettable decision. I don't want to break the model off the base, and I feel like that's what I'm gonna do.
He's gonna have to get rebased anyway. So, but
Scott, how do you intend on getting all this done by tomorrow?
I got it. I'm a pro. Sleep is for the weak.
That's how I'm gonna win with the worst faction. Is Scott's gonna be like Omega sleep deprived.
Yeah, and then the devs are gonna be like, oh, see, they're fine.
Oh,
Like
God.
Scott's like here for the whole
If I honestly, I should lose tomorrow just for like the greater good.
The greater good.
Hey, since it's the top of the round, consider checking out Scott's Patreon. Mike Genie doing the
There we
heavy
go.
lifting for us right
well,
now.
I was gonna get there on this one.
Yeah.
Consider supporting us, buying a shirt. I'm wearing a on-brand shirt. I mean, Scott should sell that shirt. It's pretty
Truly,
sick.
it's pretty sick. So pretend this is a Miniac shirt.
Pretend,
but yeah.
dude. This is a Miniac shirt. This is also a Miniac hat, though. These are out of stock and won't be in stock anytime soon, right? So,
Correct.
rip in peace.
You have a legacy item right there.
I think this was the last one. Truly.
Mike Genie is absolutely doing the heavy lifting right now.
And Mike Genie's been in chat more than enough to know what the commands are. All right, so I do think I want to discard 2 cards here.
I discarded my card. I'm drawing 3.
I don't know what I'm looking for in particular, other than getting
Hey.
one that generates pillage would be
I
pretty
got that
sweet.
card.
I mean, that's always true too, but I'm just thinking, that might actually be useful.
Fuck, man.
And that one might actually be useful. No,
You have 5 cards in your hand right now?
I have 4. I'm gonna discard 2. I'm discarding Finger Dance, which is ass, and the Iron Price, and drawing 1. Oh, that was a good choice.
That one doesn't support the channel. It just pleases me. They don't want you to exercise. What the fuck?
Sigmar blesses
Sigmar.
you. Yes. Blessed Sigmar.
Apparently, Sigmar don't want us fucking ripped.
Sigmar does. He's saying they don't want you to exercise. He wants you to go get blasted. Develop them glutes.
Man, Tybalt against fucking Vic is pointless. I think the only right choice here is to take sword so you can't take it. But it feels bad because I'm attacking with like a... Maybe it's not, because I'm like setting you up so easily for... You're gonna charge them and then... I mean, I'm gonna lose that grind every day of the week. So like, that can't be the right choice.
Yeah, see, the thing is your guys lack the Sigma grind set because they haven't gone to the gym. And just, see, the reason that Silenced Men are so imposing is because they go and lift, but they don't make any noise while they're doing it. What could be more disturbing than someone doing deadlifts of like 400 pounds and doing it in absolute stone-faced silence?
What the fuck?
I've been to the gym. The guy that's like, "Arr!" every time he's lifting, that's pathetic. These guys, ice cold the whole time. Just rep after rep. Pound after pound.
Chat, this feels like I'm in a very bad game state right here. I don't know that I have a great way of getting out of it either. So I think I'm just choosing between the lesser of two evils here, unfortunately. So can we go top down?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay, so here's my thought process right here, chat. So we're in combat here, right? And then I have this unit ready to charge them in the rear, but then obviously he has his soundsman ready to assist. So being that it is my turn to go first, I want to take swords so that he is not given that extra attack. But in doing so, I will then be attacking with a 1-rank unit of flaymen, which is fucking garbage.
4 dice, no
4
crit
dice,
blow.
no crit blow. Horrible.
You do have Sundering.
Just miserable. I can give them fuel by slaughter with Ramsey, which makes it a little bit better, because then at least I can like heal if I manage to do any fucking damage in the first place.
You probably will, because I'll be saving on 6s. You're probably going to heal 2, maybe even 3 if you get really lucky.
But the issue here is that if I do this attack, which is suboptimal, I'm then allowing his soundsmen to charge in on my other unit of flayed men. And now I'm stuck in a situation where I have 2 units of flayed men grinding against Greyjoy units, which is never good. And they're not even grinding against the same Greyjoy unit, they're grinding against 2 different units. If you look deep within yourself, you will find horses. I don't think that helps me here. So
horses does deny me value from swords if you retreat over here.
Yeah, but if I retreat, what the fuck does that do for me? If I retreat here, then you've now got 2 great charges. It's like, that's not good.
I'm just saying, for 1 activation, it makes me not have value out of swords.
Alternatively, I could charge your unit of soundsmen with these guys, hopefully get it off, maybe I won't, but in the situation that I do, then they're tied up and they can't do that charge. But now you're in a situation where you take swords and we're back to square one. So I don't think I have a great option here.
If you take that charge over here, I will just tell you, I absolutely will take swords over here, and these guys will die for it. And then they turn around. So I don't think that is the play.
I'm there, thank you.
Yeah. Chat might not be there though. There are 2 total bitch plays that may be right as well. Could always just take bags and heal 4 over here. Fat Walda heals an extra 1, right?
Yeah, but I'm still leaving swords open.
You might survive that swords attack, and it kind of denies me some value out of it then. Or you could weaken me.
You have 9 wounds.
I have 9 wounds.
So you'd have to, even if I did, I mean, if I got some like Liddy crit blow, but even so, you probably at least have to take like a point of damage from panic, and you don't have panicked on you, unfortunately, and I have no way of inflicting it on you.
Spoilers. Activate and flank charge on the right to deny silence.
I know, I was thinking about that too. I was indeed thinking about that. But I'm
get
still,
these guys in.
I'm still in the situation where I'm then giving him swords. But I think that is indeed the play, unfortunately.
All right, so that's what you're going to do. You're going to activate here, move in, and then charge?
I'm considering if I just want to do the rear. So that'll give me the best chance of getting panic damage, which will give me the best chance of killing that unit. Obviously, you could have what is dead may never die, but I can't really like account for that. I mean, I can, but I just have to like, I think I just need to kill this unit, right? And if I do the side, then I'm minus 1 less for my panic. But the thing is, you have rush of aggression, so even if I do align them over there, no, because I can align them such that you can't.
Yeah, if you align to 100 here, I can't charge you right now. Yeah. I would have to move these guys first in order to get into a position to charge.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Unfortunately, it's gonna give you swords, but that's fine. So I'm gonna like maneuver such that I'm in your flank.
It's fine.
I'm gonna charge.
You're placing in right like this.
I believe so, unless that like gives you a flank charge.
No, I don't think so here. Yeah, I'm in your front for sure.
I mean, you're kind of like.
I'm like on a mini, but I'm following the line of this thing, so.
Okay, it looks to me like you would be in my flank. That's how it looks to me. But if you agree that you're in my front, then this is what I want to do, obviously.
This is the line.
It's gonna pass. It looks like it's gonna pass like right over the center, or very close to it.
I think you're good.
Okay, then that's what I'm gonna do. Rolling for disorderly, we're good.
Make sure that we're all
lining 30% there. Do you have any cards that are relevant right now?
Yeah, if you give me a shift at any point, I'm definitely golden. So.
Okay, so 6 dice. Rerolls, crit blow, sundering,
What blow?
Flip blow.
It's Curtis's secret sex move.
2 6s is definitely a good start. If these both make it. Okay.
8.
This is looking okay. 8 sundering saves, so -2 because of the flank. I know it's moot, but.
On 6s. 1 save. So 7 so far.
Okay.
Panic at a minus
So frustrating.
4, but then it goes to -2, so 7.
Wait, minus what?
Right, because it's -4, because 1 on the flank, 1 for intimidating
IP,
presence.
and 2 for vicious.
So
and then-
-4, and then I have -2 to that because of my pillage 2 tokens, so it becomes -2.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're right.
So -1.
Yeah. So looking for a 6.
Wait, the Silence Men's bubble is to increase their morale, so they become like a 3+.
Oh no, you know what? No. I'm talking about wounds. You're right. No. It should just be -3. So
Okay.
looking for an 8.
That's what I thought. And you're good.
Yeah.
Okay. So they lose 7 wounds. Which isn't
Indeed.
exactly what I wanted, but that's fine.
2,
Can't do this.
6, 7. I only have painted models left.
Oh!
Swords feels less good now.
I'm gonna play Remorseless Examples. After a friendly unit completes a panic attack or a melee attack, if this attack destroyed an enemy rank, which it did, target one other enemy in long range of that enemy, they become panicked. So I'm gonna panic these guys.
That's not a panic token. I need a panic token.
All the tokens.
It did it. It's like a pillage token, but different. All right.
Would this conflict with an enemy NCU activation, like activation text?
What?
Or is that only tactics cards and abilities? Like, could I use a when an enemy NCU activates and this?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I am activating an NCU.
Okay.
Do you have anything?
Yes, and I'm obviously going to play it. So
He's forgotten how Tybalt works. He has to refresh his memory.
It's true. It's true.
You pick a zone. If I don't
I'm
take
aware.
that zone,
I'm there. And like, here's what I think, right? Like, if I do swords, you're just gonna like play one of your assault orders and take a different zone, or even take like money bags or something. So I don't know if that's
Well,
necessarily.
if you pick swords and I don't take swords, you claim swords and you're just going to swing on me.
Right, but okay, sure. But you obviously have a card that you can replace with an attack. I can almost guarantee you have it by now, with Vic
yeah.
being your boy.
Yeah, I have 4 of those in my deck, and I'm not quite halfway through my deck, but pretty close.
Okay, so you're activating
And-
NCU.
To be clear, the NCU that I'm activating is Varys.
Okay. I am going to. I mean, now's the time to do it, right? I'm gonna use Tybald order token on swords, and also play Whispered Threats, which.
You're going to put the token on swords. So if I don't claim swords, you're going to claim swords. And if I do claim swords, you're going to make me vulnerable.
That's right.
Okay. And whispered threats. If I claim a zone, you...
At all, someone
out
becomes
tokens.
vulnerable, someone becomes panicked.
Well, I'm just going to claim swords. You can hand out a bunch of tokens. I don't actually care, because you used both your Flademen and have no secrets. Yeah. So I'll claim swords.
Okay.
When does whispered threats actually
This is
resolve?
after.
Okay, so we'll do the tokens after. It's also after.
After 2, I believe. Yes. All of it is after.
Well, these silenced men aren't that scary, but these guys could die to it, which is why it's the right choice. I have 5 dice because of the +1. Yeah. I'll swing with 5 dice. No rerolls. We'll see how Scott's dice do this time. Come on, all hits. That's what we're looking for. Not at all. 3.
3 Giga Sundering.
Yeah, 3 looking for 5s.
Not a 1.
You have 1 wound left. Panic at a -2.
But I have 1 wound left. I took 7 that other time, so I should have 2 wounds left right now.
No, you failed your panic test on that one.
I did. I took 4 wounds from the attack and 3 from the panic test for a total of 7. I remember adding it up. So I should have 2 wounds right now, not 1.
You have 2 wounds right now. I'm fine with that.
What am I looking for?
You got a bubble of -2, so
8.
yeah, the Ocha. I'll have you reroll the 6 and the wound dice.
Okay. Okay.
Now they're gone.
Now they do be dead indeed. 1 VP for you.
Indeed. Now you get to shit out tokens all over the place.
Indeed. Okay. I get 2 vulnerables and a panicked, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, because you get a vulnerable and panic from the card and a vulnerable from him.
I mean, 2 vulnerables, because they're the only ones that could take it, and then a panicked on...
There was a panicked on your guy. Where'd that end up?
What? Oh.
Here, I
back
got it.
into this thing.
Panicked on them and vulnerable on these guys?
Well, I'm
these-
deciding where to put the panic right
sure.
now. Are these guys still panicked?
Yes.
So, I mean, like, so I'm like considering like, what does Dead May Never Die, right? You bring them back, and then maybe I kill them with panic. So sure, let's put panicked on them. I don't know.
Okay.
Evan is actually doing it remotely with his phone.
Indeed. I am everyone right now. I'm everywhere. Yeah. That was my activation.
Okay.
You just placed a bunch of tokens out of turn. These guys are activated, by the way, because that's how they got there. Banner, please.
Here you go.
And Evan is the stream. That's true. And it is all you, sir.
Yes, indeed. This is looking pretty conceitable right now, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, I could try to like wall to panic them, but that doesn't feel great. It's probably gonna fail.
I think it would actually be a net negative for you because they haven't activated, and I would just bring them back with Balon right over here.
I mean, you're gonna bring someone back at some point. So.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like right now, they're not a threat, and they're jamming up this. If they disappear, these guys can charge you, and then these guys can appear in a place to charge you.
That means we get to go home early.
You are not wrong about that. So in the true grand scheme of things, maybe a net positive. However, I'm just saying, like,
I understand. I'm there. I don't have very many great options.
oh no, you have nothing but bad options right now.
I'm going to... You have how many verse tokens? 2?
2.
And what is it, a 3-inch shift if I take the horses?
Correct.
But if I leave them, then you can just take them, so it doesn't really matter. Play Ramsey on horsies, we'll play his card on them. If I line 50% this way and like charge like this, does that mean I would then be avoiding the swamp?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Because, yeah, the 50% line is
Obviously,
there.
you can just
in a
attack
swamp.
and change your shifting, and I'm sure that's what you're gonna do, but...
I mean, that's pretty tempting. I don't want to lose the activation. And, yeah, it also opens up the charge for me because I'm currently in your front over here. So I think that is the play.
What's up, Nurgle Matthew?
Because if I don't activate over here, they're just going to die. Unless you roll a 1 on that charge, that might not be an auto, but it's pretty close regardless. So, but I'm going to make it not an auto by my alignment. So yeah, I'm activating over here. Gonna attack you. Tray and all. That, so you have to go across the bog, and it's the long way. But you know what? Actually, before I do that, I am going to actually use a token.
Okay. Finally catching a stream for the first time in a year.
Woo!
Nice to have you. What was the last stream you caught?
3 inches this way. Put myself on your
A
phone.
year ago, were we only doing painting streams? Were we doing gaming streams then?
We were doing gaming streams by then.
Were we?
Yeah.
Okay.
A year ago was like well after Gen Con. A year ago was around when Martell came out. It's been that long.
Time is an enigma.
True. On this, Curtis and I definitely agree. All right, 5 dice on 3s. Nothing special. Put a banner on them so we don't forget. 2 with Giga Sundering.
Giga.
Looking for them 5s. Neither.
And a pen and chest at some
-2.
modifiers.
So looking for an 8. In the box.
Would have passed it if the headline didn't.
Still passed
Still
it.
passed it. I think they're panicked.
Oh, they are. Yeah. You know what? I'll re-roll that 6 and the D3.
Yes.
Yeah, still a 6.
The exact same roll.
That's just fine.
You want to put like wound
It was 2 wounds,
markers
right?
on them? Yeah. Okay, I don't have much else to do, so I've these fools. I can heal them. I've already activated with them. I don't necessarily want to do something before they've moved.
Well, now these guys are on your flank.
Because of the shift.
Yeah.
Right, but if I like move them forward, you could also charge them. So, but
Maybe.
I don't know if you will or won't. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll play Tybalt on the letters. Or I guess I could heal.
Heal wound.
I mean, I don't know. It all feels very like inconsequential. Especially because you still have your boy. Sure. We'll do letters. I'll draw 2 cards. I'll put weakened on these guys.
They're weakened. They shouldn't be able to be weakened. This is bullshit.
Like Drogo?
Yeah. And who's the guy I'm thinking of? Big dude. The mountain. The mountain. Back to me.
Mm-hmm.
I will. Man, do I just redeploy my bows? Kind of insulting. It's kind of tempting.
So it's like the flex, right? Like
Yeah.
I don't even need.
I
to
don't
save
even
it
need it for you to
Yeah,
decide.
exactly.
Let's check out these bozos. No, I'm just gonna activate with Balon. Well, no, you know what? Do I care about activations right now? Do I really? I could just take bags. Then these guys are not gonna die from rear charge. I don't think. I can swing with bags. I can swing with bags because he has motivated by coin.
He does?
He does.
Oh, God. Oh, that's good.
That's what I should have done last time instead of healing him. I'm gonna activate Balon.
Okay.
And I'll take bags and swing with bags. 5 dice on 3s.
Deja vu.
Indeed.
Saved 1.
So 2 more wounds
2 more wounds, and then penitest at 8.
at the Ocho. Yep. It's gonna be a fail.
So that was what?
3 more
4
total.
wounds? Oh, 3? Okay. Oh,
Right,
good.
because you failed 2,
Yeah.
and then 1 from panic. So just take a horse off, and we are golden.
All right.
Horses.
7 NCs.
Oh, actually, you take an extra wound for failing a panic
yes.
test. It's a harsh punishment, so another token. No, another horse, because you have 2 on you.
I'll do Walda on the crowns, and I'll zap Chaboy.
These guys over here.
At this point, it's just about killing this unit and nothing else.
Sure. Intimidating presence plus crowns.
-2.
And then I have a token on me, so -1 total. Just looking for a 6. Didn't get it. I have -2 wounds, but then -1 wound, so I'm taking 1 right now.
So I could have you reroll that and potentially,
If I roll a 3, they die.
but then if you roll the 1, you don't take any damage.
That's also true.
Sure, whatever. Fuck it. Let's try. Reroll the D3. Yeah.
Ah, they're dead. All right. It's a VP for you.
I'm also going to play.
You can heal 2 off that.
Fear keeps a man alive.
Oh my God.
So I can only heal the wounds actually inflicted.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you put a model back on and then a single?
Excuse me. You can heal 2 off of that because I took 2 from the panic test.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand.
Model back on 1 wound.
Yeah. We're on the same page.
Okay, and then I can do a pivot. Is that right?
No. You only get to do anything related to a surge, which includes the pivot, if it was a melee attack.
Okay. I'm just gonna assume you're right. Can I have, or no, that's on that unit.
This keeps getting in the way. Man, it's too bad I don't have a way to get these silenced men back. That would be
indeed.
That would be an amazing piece for a faction to just get a free 8-point unit back at some point during the game at basically no cost.
See, I don't know why Greyjoys wouldn't just always run a list like this. I don't know why you ever wouldn't want to be like Omega aggro, because you're still like, you can't even like argue that like you're like,
oh no,
passing on like morale, for instance. Like you don't have Asha, for instance, but like all of these guys have 5 fucking morale, so it's like.
Yeah, once they have pillage tokens on them, it gets even
It's
better.
even worse, yeah. So.
Yeah, we'll just activate with Big Dick Vic, and I'll play Rush of Aggression. Am I not? Yeah, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna risk failing this. So I have crit blow and all kinds of good stuff. I'm auto in. Side. You become vulnerable because I successfully charged you.
Yep.
I have Vicious. I don't have my extra dice yet, but luckily you went up a rank, so I can collect off of you. Thank you. 7 dice with rerolls, Sundering, Vicious. That's not on them, and crit blow because of Rush of Aggression. I am weakened though. Not great, but not terrible.
Do you have any pillage tokens on you guys?
Nope. I only had.
Reroll everything.
Well, I can. You want me to reroll that one that I rolled too, huh? You said everything. He said it.
Now.
It counts. All 6s. All 6s.
I know, right?
All 6s.
I feel like I've done this before, where I like just give the person a better roll.
5 hits because of the crit blow.
You hit on 2s.
Oh, that's a 2. You're right. 4 hits because of the crit blow.
Okay, and you're -1, and they have Sundering naturally, so -2. Is that accurate? Okay.
Correct.
So looking for 5s. Did get 2 of them. I'm
I will
vulnerable.
Yep.
Got 1, so you can take the horseback off. You can remove your weakened. You can remove my vulnerable. Panic test at any modifiers? -1 because of the flank, obviously.
And Vicious, -3.
You're vicious, so I need a 9. Didn't get it, so 2 wounds. This is my card.
Yeah.
But
2 wounds. No, I was just thinking. I got a pillage token off of that.
do you feel like too many units have good morale, even with a -2? It seems relatively easy to pass. I feel that way very strongly about this game. It feels like it is very easy for every single faction to make a high morale army, which kind of mitigates the purpose of having armies that have good morale.
The curve is.
It's balanced. It's like too close to 5 instead
It's
of
too
like
narrow.
instead of like 7.
The thing is it's like the difference between good morale and bad morale is 5 to 7, and outside of that is you have absolute trash morale or you have unbearably good morale.
Right.
So they don't have a lot of stat room to work with there. I don't know. I don't really like the D3 either. Makes it too noisy.
I mean, you don't like anything.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just super negative.
Okay, well, I think we all know that this game is over, so.
Come on, man.
I don't know that we necessarily need to continue here.
You can definitely still win. I definitely don't have Assault Order Sanguinata so in my hand and have
So
since
fucking
round
ridiculous.
2. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it.
Good game.
Well,
Yeah.
that was a game, all right. That was a game of Bolton's. Not that I played optimally or anything. I've definitely made some silly decisions, but it didn't feel great.
Jamming up the Bolton archers on those stakes and then not losing them to Vic. Well, it wasn't Vic that got the archers. It was Theon.
Yeah, I definitely fucked up with the Bolton Bastards girls, and I kind of like realized that after I deployed. But here's what it is: keep the Blood Boys at the bottom.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, right? Because like today's not the day that matters. Today's just the warm up.
That's right. Curtis is getting extra reps in. Think about back there making beaches.
I got a quick casual game in with my friends, some practice, and Scott's gonna be sleep deprived. So like, who's got the edge here?
It's all coming up, Curtis.
Do Boltons need neutrals to be more competitive, or does that completely crack the faction? I don't see why it would crack it. If it cracked it, then I feel like it would also like ruin other factions as well by making them overpowered, which it kind of does. But I don't think anything in here is like broken enough to the point where giving them neutrals would then break them.
I do feel like that we're kind of living in a world that's like the what is the name of the villain from The Incredibles? Syndrome. If everyone's special, no one is. Yeah, and that's kind of the world we're living in with Golden Company swords. It's like, I'm not running Golden Company in this list, but I would. And pretty much everyone's
making it. Yeah. And honestly, like if Scott wasn't so gung-ho about not including neutrals in his army, he should too. Because like right now, they're just broken. They're just broken. So in infantry armies, you should absolutely be taking
just of them. Really good. And all the aggro commanders love going in them. All the tech commanders love going in them.
Imagine Vic in Golden Company swordsman.
Yeah, give him vicious, give him furious charge and overrun.
Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, do you play for realsies tomorrow? Is that Game of Scott tomorrow? It is indeed.
Yeah, we will be shooting Kill Your Friends here tomorrow.
When everyone is golden, no one is.
Indeed, yeah, exactly. And so that's just it. It's kind of like, is Golden Company in every game? No. Are they in too many games? In my opinion, yeah.
That was Flayed Men before Flayed Men got nerfed too. They were basically a must-have in quite a few armies.
And it's the same sort of problem with both units. Flayed Men at the time was offering really great offense and really great defense. Why wouldn't I put this in my list?
Why would I ever take this over, or why would I ever not take this over, like the elite cav in like Targ, for instance, which are just inferior in
Right, exactly. They're just worse at defense. And so it's like, I'm not really giving up any offense. So the nerf that they did to Flayed Men definitely worked in that regard. But now in Bolton, they feel like they're just slightly worse.
They just feel a little undertuned. But like, if you then give them that dice back, now maybe they're overtuned in other lists.
It kind of, I was sort of shocked that they didn't just like put a attachment in the starter that's like a 0 point. The Bannerman attachment.
+1 or something, yeah. Just something that Bolton specific would then rebuff the unit to make it more usable for Bolton.
Just give them like, I don't know,
they
Dauntless and +1 morale.
They should just do that for everything with Bolton, right? Like every Bolton unit, if you take it in a Bolton army, should have some sort of like benefit.
It would be cool to keep it exclusive and unique. I think that they're probably just going to let them take neutrals or let them take some neutrals or something. I don't know.
I thought that was even Trialfum is saying it as well, considering letting them take it. I thought that the decision was made and they are going to take it.
I don't know.
Or are going to allow them to take it.
We shall see. I don't know anything about that, but what I do know is, at least in my experience, you've played a few games of Bolton. They feel better to you than Targ because they have a real deck. And Targ kind of doesn't.
Their deck feels better. The unit selection is not there. Yeah.
And that's just it. It's like I built a bunch of lists in Bolton, and I felt like I made the same three lists.
Yeah, you just kind of repeat iterations of what you've already made.
Let the Boltons take free folk. Now we're smoking the good stuff. Hell yeah, Boltons with giants.
Bro.
Yeah, that sounds pretty fun. Yeah, there's a bunch of new releases coming up here. I know Neutral Heroes 3 is right around the corner. There's the Umber Cav that we keep seeing pictures of, but they haven't posted stats of yet. But then there's like the new Greyjoy unit and stuff. I don't think they're planning on adding anything to Bolton anytime soon, but it'd be nice.
I haven't seen anything, yeah.
I
think it's funny that they release a faction and then just sit on it.
It's a mini faction. I mean, like, I get that. It's just, it seems like it's too much. Even if they just had access to neutral instances.
I don't think this game can handle mini factions. Like, it needs to be a full-fledged faction or it's just always going to be inferior.
I kind of agree. Unless it's super overtuned, in which case it's a different
kind of then it's an entirely different
I'm going to play the Bolton mini faction because all their guys roll 12 dice.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, great. Well-designed game. No, I think that thematically they're a lot of fun. They have lots of interesting cards.
Oh yeah, I saw that the Harmas like Cav are coming, and so Cav now.
I keep posting this meme. It's the is this butterfly meme Is this marketing? And there's just a picture of something on a store. Like some description has been added.
Yeah.
And it's like, Harma's getting Cav apparently. So Free Folk are finally getting some sort of horses, which will be cool.
Are the Dreadforge Spears any good? I wouldn't say they're like, they're not great. Last game that you saw on stream, they've like overperformed. And I don't think that is like typical of them. But I think for 5 points, they're okay.
They're fine.
Just like anything else, it's gonna come down to like how you use them. But like in the grand scheme of things, they're probably pretty low compared to most other units in the game.
I think in most lists, I would rather have Cutthroats, but I don't think that they're like terrible. But
I think if we were playing a scenario that had objectives, I'd rather these guys. If we were playing this, I would absolutely rather have Cutthroats. Unfortunately,
yeah,
I don't have that flexibility because I only have this unit painted. So
yeah. No, I feel that. Boltons are pretty cool. I have all the Bolton stuff.
You have all of everything.
Pretty
my
much.
guy.
Last time I counted, I was missing like 11 unit boxes across the whole game.
This guy's kind of disgusting. He's collecting he's collecting armies that he has never even played before. So.
It's my bounty. You see, it's my winnings.
8 units of Spears, best Bolton list.
Oh boy.
Just a front line of fucking spearmen.
The wall. Come and fight me.
Yeah, give them Vicious. Give them something. They seem a little weak.
It is kind of weird that they don't have Vicious or a good way to
Honestly,
get it.
every fucking Bolton you should have Vicious. It seems silly that you would. I think everyone does right now, other than the Spearmen, actually. All the other 4 all do, I think.
Yeah, the bows have it, right?
I saw a really cool suggestion in the chat. Let's see. I think Bolton should be able to bring 1 or 2 Grim Reminders style corpse piles. Call the rule just like home. Something like that. Anything to make the faction feel a little unique, but that'd be super cool. That'd be a way to like add like I guess you could say like a new mechanic to the game, kind of what Martell's did. And now you're like, oh, this faction just brings their own terrain in. Like that'd be kind of cool.
Grim Reminder is one of my thematically favorite cards, but I think mechanically it's kind of tough to get it out.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And its one rank thing is, I think that is the prime kind of card to be a quest card. Like a bunch of factions have the if one of my units die, I get whatever or whatever. Yeah. It could be the bounty card. You put it on one of your units, and if that unit gets a kill, then you spawn the corpse pile by them or something.
If not, you get some benefit.
Right, yeah.
Quest cards are bad. I agree with that.
Quest cards are...
I don't like the quest cards.
They need one change across the board. They should have a start of any turn, discard this card, draw 1 card. Because sometimes they're just no good. Because you only have 2 units left, and a quest card's not going to keep you in the game.
Yeah.
So if they had that commander-style cycle on them, where it's just a different box...
I think Targs do, because Jorah Commander, Lord knows no one takes that, has a quest card, or whatever it's called. And I used to think he was great, and honestly, I'm surprised he's not run more, but I think his has it where you can trade it off. I mean, no. Yeah, I don't know, just anything to make them feel more unique. Right now, it's just kind of like their uniqueness is in the fact that they can take nothing. That's not great.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the shooting's gonna happen tomorrow, barring any complications
Studio
or armies
down.
not being painted. And
hey, your army's painted.
Hopefully, this
good job, Curtis.
Game will be a nice preparation for that, but it didn't feel very good for me. But I definitely could have played better. I wasn't super invested in this game, if I'm being entirely honest.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's just because like mentally, I know I'm gonna have to like play much like for real tomorrow, so I didn't like spend as much time as I normally would overthinking every single decision today. But obviously, that's just an excuse.
Yeah, good job on painting, Curtis. Get some good jobs in the chat.
Thanks, guys.
That mic's not on right now.
If I wanted to start to learn this game, the starter set's worth purchasing.
If you open Reaper, it's
or should I just
channel
look
1.
up stuff online? The starter sets are
You have to turn it
absolutely
to record.
The best bang for your buck in this game. And oftentimes you'll end up with a usable army from them. It's not always gonna be like optimal, but you'll be able to buy the starter set and field an army.
Scott's struggling with how to use an audio interface.
And then it would take very little extra boxes to kind of like round out that army. Yes, the starter sets are a great way to start. And if you have like a friend who wants to join you, there's a dual starter set, Stark and Lannisters, that is like absolutely the best like money you can spend in this game.
It's ridiculous.
When it comes to like model count.
Off the top of my head, I think it's 108 models for like MSRP is $80, but you can find it
You can
for like
find it online for
65.
super cheap. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually ridiculous. The only thing to know about that is that the models have been they've been redone.
Yeah,
So
most of the models
there
in there
are
have been
nicer
restored.
models of those units that you can get if you don't buy it from that dual set. But if you don't care and just want the nice value, then that is a great set.
Yeah, if you want to just test the waters in this game, you buy that box and you print out the updated cards from the app
and
or
you
whatever.
convince a friend to play with you.
You play 30-point lists because you don't quite have enough for 40, but that's okay. And you play a couple games and you come online and ask questions about like how does charging work or whatever, and you'll get rude answers from me or someone else, and then you'll be like, this game rocks, because that's the truth. Is the bones of this game are so rad that like all of the things that we complain about with like this faction and this unit and blah blah blah, it's like this game's awesome.
I do agree with Evan that like a lot of the complaints that we have are because we are so passionate about the game and we want it to be better.
100%.
We know it can be. We know it can be like this shining version of itself that it deserves to be, and it's just not quite there. But I don't have nearly as many complaints, I feel, as a certain someone.
Yeah, and to be clear, you don't have to care about Game of Thrones at all to get enjoyment out of this game. I watched a couple seasons of the show.
I convinced Scott to get into it before he had even watched any.
Yeah, Scott watched a couple of seasons of the show. You watched House of the Dragon, right, Scott?
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't watch that.
I
but
still
like,
haven't seen it.
I know,
Don't tell me it
because
sucks.
I've played enough of this game and read like all of the stuff about the cards and stuff, like I know a bit of the lore. I know which factions should, like Bolton should be playable and Starks and Lannister and that kind of stuff. I know, but like,
or like Greyjoys and Lannys.
who cares? Maybe it's better written lore than other games, but I don't play games for the lore. I play games for the gameplay in this game.
Great, I can't be bothered with the show's books. Yeah. I mean, I don't blame you.
Pretty much. And then the tactics game is coming, and I don't know anything about that other than that they announced the tactics game is coming.
I feel like
there's like a 5-foot-tall dragon.
I feel very iffy on that, right? Because it's like if that takes resources from this, then I won't be happy about it. And I'm curious how they're gonna make it like good. I don't see this as like a skirmish game.
I cannot wait to see any rules leaks or whatever from that, because skirmish games, there's a bazillion of them and there's a bunch of different ways it could go. Obviously Shatterpoint's very popular around here and we play a bunch of skirmish games. And arguably this is kind of a skirmish game. It's like not really a full army game, but it almost is, but it's got its whole other thing going on.
It's closer to like a war game than it is a skirmish game, but
it's like right on that line, because you're only really bringing 4 or 5 units, which feels pretty skirmishy.
That's true.
But
Digital Soul, I totally feel that. I hate buying like a Heroes box for a single frickin' model. It is a little frustrating, but you can always like sub models, especially if you're just playing casual games. It's not very hard to just, especially if you're just playing with your friend, be like, oh, I'm gonna use Varys. I don't have him, but we'll just say that this is Varys. In fact, that's exactly what Evan did today.
I do technically have a Varys out in the car, but
but it's blasphemy to bring him in here and use it. So
I could have brought in my Night's Watch and just run a Scorpion against you.
No.
Sorry, this is good. We need to get you practice against Greyjoy so you can grind Scott into the dirt, and then the devs can say, see, Boltons are fine, no changes
Boltons
needed.
are good. They won against one of the best factions.
They won against one of the best factions and best players, and then, everything's fine. So, 75mm dueling game. Looking at you, Scott. Yeah.
If I have ranks and can flank, it counts as an army game to me. That's kind of how I feel about it.
That's fair. It's an army game, but it's not quite an army game. That's kind of how it's like. It's not a skirmish game, but it is kind of a skirmish game.
I'm fine with that too, Copenheister, but I just don't want them to take resources away from this and stop developing it. So I feel like, I don't know. I guess the frustrating part is like,
they do say it's going to be cross-compatible.
I haven't been super happy with their development anyway. It feels like they keep hyping up updates and then the updates are like super letdowns. Things that need to get fixed take way too long to get fixed. Units that are overtuned stay overtuned for way too long, and then they get nerfs that like barely affect them at all.
Yeah, the Golden Company change was a little baffling.
Yeah, guys.
It's not. At least it shows that they're looking at it, and I can appreciate that. But it's like, if we're on the same patch schedule that we have been, then
it's gonna take like a year before Boltons are usable.
Well, that's true too. But I just mean like, there's theoretically a beginning of year patch that like. You always hear rumors of it coming out in January, and then it actually comes out in like February or March. But whatever, like we're a couple months away from whatever they're doing, and it's like, are Golden Company going to stay as they are now? Because that means,
yeah.
well, until that, sure. But then also, if they think that this change was enough, then do we live with Golden Company like this for another 9 months? I don't want to.
I mean, that was Flateman. We lived with Flateman being overtuned for like years.
Yeah.
Not that I was playing that entire time, but
No, you're not wrong. And so those are the sorts of concerns I have about the game. But I wholeheartedly recommend it. It's a very good game.
oh yeah, absolutely.
The
don't,
best-
don't let
the-
our
The
complaints.
best way to deal with that stuff is to just agree not to do it.
Right, and that was actually
For
an
casual
agreement.
games, it's completely fine to be like, no Golden Company sword.
That was actually an agreement that Scott and I had when I was originally going to play Targs. Is just we just weren't going to use Golden Company because they just seemed
because they
broken.
showed up in one game and you guys were both like, this is dumb.
I mean, I had fun.
Right, exactly. And then it's mutually assured destruction. Everybody's got to run them because if, like, again, I got to feel special. I'm going to also be golden. So it's fine.
It
It's
feels
a good
like more of
game.
an army game if we were on a bigger board and had a couple more trays. I've like tried so hard to convince people to like play 50-point games. I find it strange that like we only ever play 40-point and it's never expanded upon.
competitive format, bro.
I
You
know.
can't play anything other than competitive.
That's my whole point. Is like why is competitive format only ever 40 points? Like I feel like some factions would benefit from that point limit adjusting at times.
We ran the First in Battle campaign a year ago. That was right around this time a year ago. The escalation campaign that we did. And I had more fun doing that than I think I've ever had at a tournament. Just because it's different list building,
Yeah.
you're playing at different points values. You have to think about like, oh, I have veterancy on my unit, so I have to think about what I'm gonna have at each step and all this stuff.
I feel like
I came up with some custom
experience
scenarios to
there
add on to it.
was a little frustrating just because of like some buys that I had and whatnot. But I do agree that the list building there was a lot more enjoyable than our standard list building because you had like
Because you get away
you had
from
ways of like individually powering up units. You had more things to consider. Like you said, there were different point limits that we were playing at. It was a lot of fun to actually like test out other parameters instead of always 40 points.
Gotta have 3 NCUs. Yeah.
Blah blah blah. So
It's the same thing as like card games. You can play competitive commander or you can play not competitive commander in Magic, and a lot of groups agree not to. I'm going to spend $10,000 on my commander deck because I need to be optimized or whatever, and that I think is a completely healthy thing. I think more communities need to be doing that with this game because it can get real toxic trying to really hardcore follow the meta, and then everyone's spamming out Golden Company and the same 8 commanders and that kind of stuff. So.
I really love seeing
100-point mega game, 4-player
Dude, I know.
special.
I saw that too, and I was like, "You better believe I want that." we actually played a 2v2 game at the Source that was pretty enjoyable and had like I think it was 40 points for everybody, so it was like quite.
Oh, the free for all one
It wasn't free for all. It was me and God, I should know his name. Versus like Scott's friend and some older man.
Oh, you mean Darren?
I don't know their names. I'm not super familiar with them all, but that was
You're
actually
talking
pretty
about the
enjoyable.
game against Paul and Darren and someone else.
I never did that. I don't know what you're referring to.
Okay.
I never played a free for all with 4 people with Paul.
It felt like a free for all because you guys were like your teammate was across from you, right? So you had enemies right next to you.
I have never experienced that.
Okay.
The only time that I've done anything other than a 1v1 was the game that I'm describing, which was me and guy whose name I should definitely know, and then those other 2 people.
All right.
And we did do 2 tactics boards in that instance.
Oh, Justin.
Bogbebs. Justin.
Yeah.
And Digital Soul. There is a campaign system for Song of Ice and Fire. It's actually been released.
Yeah, it's called First in Battle. There is a updated 2021 version of it that I don't think is on the website, but you can find it now. I'm not positive. It might actually be on the website now. They were handing it out at Nats. It's officially out there. We got a couple of early copies at one of the tournaments that we ran here as like a promo, and that was cool. And I was like, I'm gonna run this, and it has like special units that every faction gets.
Oh, I forgot about the special units. Yeah.
The only thing is there's not a special Martell one because it was designed before.
I will still argue that, and I know you don't agree, but I don't feel like the special units were very equal.
Yeah, I would agree that they were close to equal, but not equal. Some of them were definitely more equal than others. So yeah, you can tweak that a little bit. Basically, it's the equivalent of like 8-point units that you get for free, but you always have them. So it's like,
which meant that your 50-point game actually had like 58 points, which was pretty nutty. And like I wish I could experience that more. It would be a lot of fun, and then maybe it would feel more like a war game instead of a Skirmish game to you.
Well, for what it's worth, I think I'm going to run another one of those types of leagues because the game is lagging around here, and we need to build up that excitement for 2024.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, it was nice talking for a little extra time there. We finished a little early, so
Yeah.
figured we'd chat with you guys for a little bit. But I think we're going to go ahead and head out. We got a big day in front of us tomorrow. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you everyone who subbed. We really appreciate your support. And honestly, just hanging out with us is a lot of fun. So look for that video coming out, Lord knows when. But if you want to see who comes out on top in the end after all these practice games, definitely be watching Scott's channel.
Plot twist, it's going to be me. In the middle of the game, I'm going to come in with Night's Watch and clean up.
Please. And you would too. You'd just like 1v2 us.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, yeah, you guys are hurt. Check out these 40 points.
But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in, and yeah, have a great night.
See ya.